Aries, wow, March is really a month that's all about you and the amazing things that are happening for you. Now, it does start off with death, but this is actually beautiful because this is talking about ways that you are releasing anything you've been holding on to, and you're moving into this Ace of Swords, which is such mental clarity, such knowing of your truth. It's unshakable. You've got the Queen of Cups here, where you are absolutely wanting love, unconditional love, and you're really not settling for anything less. And you realize now that you don't have to. Why would you? Why would you have to settle for less than real unconditional love? Now, this card here is the action guidance for you and what is going to be supporting you throughout the month, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about these destined shifts, destined events that are going to happen to support you in this, moving into all of that love and all of that truth within yourself. You've got the Sun here. You've got miracles. I mean, the Sun is talking about everything that's coming in that's just right for you, your personal heaven on earth. Miracles, I mean, self-explanatory. You've got miracles coming in here. Now look at this. Believe in yourself and surrender to the magic of who you are. So anything that you're releasing this month with this Death card, Aries, it was just holding you back. Taurus, for you, March is a month where you're being guided, encouraged to hold on to your confidence that the things that have been causing suffering in your life, they have come to an end. Because, you know, the mind as you move forward might be a little jumpy, be a little like, ooh, are we sure that's over, all that suffering, all that pain? It really is. So hold on to your confidence, keep moving forward confidently. Your action guidance here that will support you in this is the Three of Pentacles. Keep building those new foundations that are built on happiness, that are built on high vibration energy. You definitely are moving in March through this, you know, the dark before the dawn. You know, you are just going to be in a little bit of a development time as you move into this reality of the new that you've aligned with this Emperor energy. You've aligned with so much good stuff. It's just still coming in. So with this Mercury energy, that's just talking about reassuring yourself, you know, giving yourself lots of affirmations that, yeah, the good things are coming in my reality now, and I have lots and lots of reasons to be joyful. You're going to surrender comparisons with other people or anything having to do with what anybody else might think or would be doing, and you're going to focus on your own power and joy, Taurus. It's a great month. Gemini, this month you've realized something really powerful about yourself. You're ready to move forward into so much abundance, so much joy. And some of this might be happening in ways that others don't truly understand, and maybe your own mind has some problems with it. This Five of Swords in your action guidance, it is saying, be prepared for this shift you're going through to cause some drama, to cause some waves. But remember, you don't have to engage in this. You're shining brightly, and yes, you're transforming in a big way. And if that sort of triggers other people, makes other people feel like threatened by that, that's on them to work out. You have surrender, fear, and shine. So the fear of your own brightness is what you're letting go of here. And others may still have a fear of your brightness, but that again is for them to deal with because you're moving into the Ten of Cups. That's all the emotional fulfillment and goodness that you deserve. So this month, through this transformation, do things that support you, do things that nourish you, because you're going to be moving forward quite quickly during the month of March, and your whole reality may feel like it's changing. So be gentle on yourself as much as you can, and just take what anybody else says or thinks with a grain of salt. Cancer, this is a month when you are moving into so much balance, so much good stuff with the Sun here, and you really are ready to move into it. With the Six of Swords as your action guidance, you know what it takes, and it takes moving away from things that really don't feel good to you anymore. You are prepared to make these changes and shifts. You know, with this insects card, it's like the things that you react to, the things that have you in a reactive state. Maybe the problems that your mind sees and says, oh, what are we going to do about that? You're changing the way you deal with everything. You have this surrender, silence, and with the tunnels card, that really talks about you being willing to go within and release the need to react and to act right away. You know, you're moving into a place where you're able to say, Spirit's working everything out for me. I'm not going to stress about this. If I have mental stress, then I'm going to turn it over to Spirit and say, thank you that you are solving these problems for me. You know, you're going to be shown this month, Cancer, a lot of new ways that things are being handled. And this will be reassurance for you that you don't have to be doing it all yourself anymore. You don't have to worry about everything yourself and find a solution for everything. That's what you're moving away from. So a lot of peace this month. Leo, March is a month for you where you are going to be focusing on everything you're creating with Spirit, which is going to be very abundant, very transformative. And you're going to be focusing actually a lot less on relationship than you ever have before. Now, you might see something having to do with romantic relationship popping up in March where it's tempting to get distracted and to take the focus away from what you are following your guidance on to build, you know, with your own finances, your own success, your own transformation. But you're being guided to really take time for yourself this month and make sure that you don't allow yourself to be distracted or attached to any particular results, particularly when it has to do with another person in romance. So, you know, with the Four of Pentacles here is about holding on, and it's coming out with this card about guidance. So that's saying really hold on to those guided steps you've been taking to move into abundance, to move into solidness within yourself, because you're transforming into this feeling of much more substantialness within yourself. And it's not really a time to let your focus be deterred from that, because you're attracting in a nice solid reflection of that stability you've been growing. So focus on you this month as much as possible. Virgo, this is a month where you may be tempted to fall into some worry, to fall into a sense of an old battle with yourself or with someone else that you're weary of. It's like this, you know, no, not this again. I don't want this old. It's like if you had some inner struggle with something that was really unhealthy for you and it went away, and then you start seeing it pop back up and you're like, no, not this. And it kind of might throw you into your head a bit, into this sense of I need to control this. But that's not really what it's going to be about, because that would be a reactiveness. This card talks about reacting and kind of getting in that primal state of no and resisting. Be aware when you notice your mind doing this, because you're going to have this very fortuitous event happen this month that's going to help you to release this frustration, to release this mind resistance. Being in the state of being curious, like, you know, where can I wonder what's going to happen here. I wonder what's going to happen there. Rather than going into this self-blaming or this being rigid on yourself, saying, oh no, because this popped its head up again, this old habit, this old addiction, this old thing, I have to double down on being hard on myself. No, you're actually going to see it as an opportunity to open up even more to what Spirit is bringing in for you. It's going to be exciting. Libra, let's focus on this Ace of Pentacles first. This Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning you're being guided to step into in the month of March. Now, Spirit is moving you through some more difficult energies to get here, because sometimes, you know, you have to kind of know very clearly what you no longer want in order to move into what you do, right? Sometimes we really don't make that shift in our physical lives until we absolutely have to. So Devil, King of Swords, Nine of Wands. This is the rigidity you're tired of, the sense of, man, this is how the lower energy gets me. It kind of, you know, it's hard on me. It doesn't feel good. It gets to me in ways where I'm being hard on myself, and then I just wear myself down. Well, Spirit's going, hey, no more of that, right? And you're being guided to agree. Say, yes, that's right. I don't want any more of that. I want this new beginning that is allowing me to shine, that is allowing me to be in my creativity, for something new to be created through me. Yes, Spirit, I will release the past. That includes all of this worrisome stuff that feels so harsh, that feels so, I'm sorry, toxic. That's what you're being asked to release, because, it's got you worn down. And if you allow it to get in your way, it will, but you're not going to, okay? Scorpio, the key word for you in March is going to be boundaries. Boundaries that ensure that things are reciprocal for you. Boundaries that ensure that you are receiving what you're entitled to, what you divinely deserve. You have the Fool here asking you to trust that when you assert these boundaries, when you say, yeah, this just doesn't feel good to me, I'm going to need things to feel a little more fair, a lot more fair, that is going to happen for you. Setting limits is going to be key. That's going to be the door that opens to much more luck and abundance and things that feel like they're working out for you, you being able to shine. It's going to be all about setting these limits and letting go of anything that does not honor these boundaries. That you have been wanting for a long time, Scorpio, for things to feel more balanced, for things to change so that you did not feel like you were being drained and not replenished. Well, now Spirit's making these changes happen. But it's important for you to work with Spirit by saying, okay, I'm not going to allow things in my consciousness and in my life that do drain me or that aren't reciprocal. So when you stand up for yourself, Spirit's going to show you lots of gifts, lots of abundance, and a beautiful new beginning that's all about you. But you are going to be required in March to set those boundaries. Sagittarius, March is a month where you're open and ready to begin fresh. You're coming into March saying, yes, I want to receive something new for the child inside me. I want to follow, the guidance that I've been getting to move into more stability for that child essence inside of me. But in the middle here, we do have this Five of Swords, and this is talking about a sense of having to fight for that. This is Spirit coming in and saying, okay, we are going to move you into that stability that child inside you needs, and you're going to do that. But you will need to kind of fight for it in the way where it's important that Spirit sees that you are putting yourself first, that you are saying that you're worth it, that you're worth the fight. You may have been delaying this for a while, but this month is going to be the month where it really has to happen. Sagittarius, it feels like you might have been putting this off for a while. This shift into your full power and taking this action, however that looks in your life, that says, yeah, I'm going to be this King of Pentacles. I'm going to move into solidness, dependability. I'm going to be the one that I and others can lean on. But I'm telling you, this is the month you've got to do it, because the delays have gone on too long, and any more delays are just going to bring more struggle. So go ahead and choose that power and move into it. Capricorn, March is going to be an important month for you. I'm not going to lie. This is about you facing down a significant fear of yourself, really, of your own inner King of Swords, which is this rigid ruler. You're ready to start out on a new path in March. You want to leave the sadness behind here. You want to go in a new direction. And hey, transformation is here for you, okay? And you are being invited to take a leap. You are being invited to let things be more effortless for you. And all this yellow is pointing to your solar plexus chakra. You're being invited to move into that inner power. However, we have this strong energy of delays here where you may have been putting this off. And this energy of fear here with the moon, fear of your own mind, fear of your own sort of, can I do this mentally? And Spirit's supporting you. That's the important thing to focus on this month, Capricorn, is it's not about you pushing through and being so strong and being mentally strong even. It's about you surrendering to letting Spirit do the heavy lifting for you. And really surrendering your ego and letting yourself not have to push so hard. It's hard when you're an achievement-based Capricorn, but really, you're being invited to take the leap into effortlessness. into putting down that mantle of having to figure everything out. Aquarius, you're going to be moving past some major mental blocks this month into a new beginning, and it's going to require you to release everything you think you know about what abundance is going to look like for you, about what ease and joy are going to look like for you. One thing that's going to support you in clearing this mental block is nature. So definitely spending time connecting with nature, being having some alone time with you and spirit in nature. You're going to have a key meetup this month. This feels like someone you're meeting for the first time that's going to be opening up a lot of opportunities for you, Aquarius. We do have, it's very important, the Death card talks about total release. You're going to be totally releasing things from the past and negative habits, negative thought patterns. It's important that you completely let these go. I know sometimes they can seem like a cozy old friend, you know, this negative thought pattern, because it can seem like the only thing that's ever had your back sometimes. But you're moving beyond these mental blocks into so much more security, stability, and just a new beginning. And it's going to be great. So be in nature, breathe, and move into this new beginning. Pisces, this is going to be a month of you being moved into peace. And this silence is going to be a good thing because a lot of guidance is going to come through it. But you may feel a bit reluctant to accept some of the shifts that are happening this month. You have one very crucial destined shift here with the Wheel of Fortune that is putting an end to something very, very painful for you. It's a painful cycle that has shown up again and again, and it is coming to a complete end here. You may not really want to let it go just because it's been so familiar, and it's hard to let something go after so long, but let the silence and spirit nurture you, because you're actually being moved into so much more safety and connection, so much more tenderness and real unconditional love that you are worthy of. But of course, you know, this old cycle has to end in order for you to be able to move into this. So be gentle with yourself this month, Pisces. You are being moved into so much that's right for you. It'll be great for you to use this mantra of, it is safe for me to relax. It is safe for me to move into the closeness that I'm being guided into now, even if it is quiet for a while. It's all for your good.